Hello everyone, this is my new vlog episode. Um, I'm still trying to catch up with where I left off and learning how to get better at this. Anyways, I've been watching some highlights of this new show called Miss Marvel, which is based on a Pakistani American girl. Uh, from New Jersey. It's basically a comic book character. I'm sure some of you might be familiar with it. So yeah, it's pretty interesting, when you can relate to that being a Pakistani or a Desi. I mean, I haven't lived abroad, but I can understand, how tough it must be living in a place where people see you from your ethnicity, your race, your color, and all that. Although you may not identify yourself with that. It's like somebody seeing uh, you know you as a man or a woman or a straight person and expecting you to live like a Muslim or whatever, and but you may be somebody else, and it gets so confusing, especially when you are discovering yourself during the teenage years. And yeah, I mean, for some people it's a quick process and they realize who they are at a very young age by the time they're 18. Some people, they keep discovering, and it takes ages. Like I am at this stage in my life, I'm still learning about myself. Of course, there is no end, like I mentioned in my last episode. Um, anyways, so I just wanted to continue and channel my creativity. And to be honest, my keyboard isn't working. I write on medium.com, and but as a writer you get so pissed off, frustrated, if your keyboard doesn't function properly, and so it's better to just vent it out on a video, you know so yeah, I am a very impatient person, and I do write in my diary and all, but it happens once in a blue moon. It's not a habit, that's why, so yeah, I've been reading about the highly sensitive person or people, which I 100% relate to, identify with, as an empath and everything, which I realized around 7 years ago, uh, when I was going through Kundalini or spiritual awakening, whatever you want to call it. And it was an amazing experience, a journey, like imagine you feel completely uh, blocked and depressed, and you have no hope, and suddenly something just nudges you, and it's like being hit by a lightning bolt, and your world turns upside down and you're seeing things from a new lens, something you see in superhero movies, or comic books or whatever, when somebody is a loner or misfit, and and they're finding a meaning in their life, and something happens to them and they realize that they have so much potential. They, and we all are unique beings, uh, it's very important to question yourself, and fight for what you want and deserve in life. And I'm learning that, it's not like I have figured everything out. And yeah, so that is extremely important. Besides that, I feel that if you are, on the same frequency like me, uh, where you recently experienced spiritual awakening and you have been highly sensitive all your life and you're feeling drained out and uh, you're experiencing compassion fatigue or overwhelmed, and for example I am unable to live normal way. It just exhausts me. I quit my job 8 years ago, and I mean I don't regret it, but of course there are times when I think about it. When because you are in your mid 30s now, and you start thinking that I can't depend on my parents, which is important, no doubt. But uh, yeah, I'm looking for that balance between work and play. Um, anyways, so yeah, I'll be talking about these things in detail as I keep posting every day, and it's going to be a nice venture. Perhaps very few people are going to be watching it, but that's not my goal anymore. I just want to uh, make use of my time, and yeah, instead of wasting my day. And yeah, so I really want to get my mojo back, my flow back. It feels like basically I'm shut down, and it's not that, like, I am alive, but I don't feel alive. And maybe most people do experience that, and we have to set boundaries. This is what I need to learn more and more, because I have this all or nothing kind of uh, trait, where I'm too much into something or I'm completely withdrawn. So, setting boundaries doesn't mean that you have to cut yourself off from the world. It means that you just have to learn that balance. You have to understand, that uh, okay, this is my mother or father or whoever it is, but I have to prioritize my life. I can give this person an hour and then I need to recharge myself. It doesn't Self love doesn't have to be narcissistic, that you start obsessing over yourself, that you are the only one who exists and everybody else is just, furniture, or they are just random people in your life. And so one has to be careful when it comes to that. um, just like selflessness can become a problem when, for example, people who have narcissistic parents, sometimes they give too much, and they feel drained out, or or narcissism is obviously something. It's like a quality that exists in every every person, but they are levels. I'm not talking about literally a sociopath, but I'm just saying that if you understand uh, this empathy and everything, you may be giving too much, and not realizing that you have your needs as well. And some we pick that up from our parents as well. We have learned from them that they might be giving too much or taking too much. So anyways, I'm yawning and I think I should end this vlog. Take care.